Welcome, everybody. This is Daun and Cary Saturday afternoon concert. And as you can see, Dawn is going to be on a smaller mid-size instrument. This is the SE20 Odyssey. And I'm going to show off some of the fabulous features. If you have a smaller organ, this is a good step-up organ. And I just want to show people that this one can sound almost as good as the great big organs. So I'm going to start the concert. Carrie's going to take over at halftime. And Carrie, what are you playing on today?
Let's see, I'm playing on the Legend A4000.
Okay, so he's going to have a little bit larger instrument. Yeah. So you're going to get a nice variety today. And there we go. I am going to hit mute all. Now remember, you guys can unmute yourself at any time. If you have a question, if you need to know something, don't be afraid to unmute yourself and say, hey, I got a question, I need to talk to you. And that's absolutely fine to do. All right? The first song I'm going to do is some Broadway, and we're going to do I Could Have Danced All Night. Now, you're also going to have to help me with sound check, because we did a very brief sound check. So on my first song, if it's pretty terrible, let me know and I'll fix it. No worries. Here we go. Okay, sound was okay? Sound was good?
Sound was great.
Good, thank you. Good, excellent. Oh, Myra wants to come in. Let's let her in.
I can't believe that's performing like that.
Yeah, this is a mid-size instrument. This is overlooked a lot because it does a lot. Now, if you heard me changing sounds, it's because the rhythm preset, which is the I don't know what I'm doing button, changes all 8 of my presets to be fabulous setups for whatever background or rhythm I had chosen. And in this case, I had the Broadway rhythm chosen, and I used several of my presets. You also heard me use the fill-in, which is I was doing on my kick switch to the right, gave me the fill-in or the FX. So you heard an awful lot of that as well. This instrument actually has, for being such a small size, it actually has 14 rhythms with a basic and a variation. So that's 3 different rhythms behind each button. How's your math? 14 times 3? 42. Very good. I've got a college professor sitting here behind me. And so every time you pick one of these and have your rhythm preset on, it's going to change all 8 of these to be fabulous sounds for each rhythm. So what a wonderful thing. This organ sounds really nice too. My second song I'm doing is just for a lot of fun, and I'm going to be doing one called Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini. Yeah. And I'm going to be using the Roomba Begin at 124, and I'm using, for the most part, presets 2. I'm going to start with 2, which is going to give me a flute with a duet. Preset 1, which gives me a guitar with a duet, and rhythm preset 0, which is rhythm preset by itself, which gives me bigger strings and bigger stuff. So here we go with Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny, and I will be using some of the fill-ins, and I will be changing the presets, and the duet button comes on automatically. Now there is audience participation in this one, so you have to remember where that is. Oh, come on, that was really sad. Let's do that again. Two, three, four. Tell the people what she wore. There you go. Two, three, four. Tell the people what she wore. Uh-oh, I'm all locked up. Broke your organ. No, you know what I did accidentally? I touched a memorize button. And when you touch the memorize button, everything goes goofy.
It happens to the best of us.
All of a sudden, nothing's going on. That's because I hit the wrong button.
Well, at least you saved it.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Hello, Jerome. How are you?
Good, Dawn. How you doing?
All right. So I also have, that was one of the Latins. How many Latins did I say we have? We have 3 underneath each button. So I have 3 Latin backgrounds. So now I'm going to do a Beatles song, and I'm going to put it on the bossa nova. And let's see what tempo, 110. And we're going to
What'd you need?
use, again, 1 and 2. I like 1 and 2. Those work pretty well. All right. Okay. Does everybody know how to make a drum solo? A drum solo is a no chord with the fill-in or the effects. Cool. And the ending puts on a real pretty ending. Oop, more people coming in. Wow. Now we're up to 62. Okay. What a fabulous sound for an instrument of this size, the SE20 Odyssey. Okay, you've already learned that the rhythm preset, which is your I don't know what I'm doing button, will change all of these 1 through 8 presets to be fabulous sounds for whatever rhythm I have on. But I also have a little button over here. It's called Big Band. So if I don't feel like using the rhythm presets, I can go to the Big Band. Are you learning something? And the Big Band button now changes all 8 of these to be Big Band sounds. Big Band sounds. And you can use those with any rhythm. So we're going to do something that's just for fun, and my people here in the studio audience, if they feel like getting up and dancing, they may. If you guys feel like getting up and dancing, please feel free to do so, because we're going to do the Julita Polka on Happy Polka at 116, and we're going to start off just with rhythm preset. I'm going to touch Big Band, and we're going to try some of the Big Band sounds. Okay, and I was using the glide switch. The glide switch is to the left. It's my kick switch to the left. Now we'll play on a trombone, which is also under big band. Stop! Stop! Yay! Okay, well, what else does this fabulous instrument do? Well, it can play some rock and roll. You know how much I love my rock and roll music. How many rock and rolls do we have? We have three. We have three underneath each one of these buttons. I'm going to be using the 50s swing rock. We're going to do Bad Bad Leroy Brown. And I want to show off another feature. I'm going to be at 140 beats a minute. But over here, we have something called a music recorder. This is the first instrument of this size where you can actually record yourself, because we're so busy worrying about what buttons to push and where our fingers go and what chords to play that we don't actually get a chance to stop and enjoy ourselves with our own music. So I encourage everybody who can, go ahead and record yourself. If you don't have an organ where you can record, see your PA after the concert, and we would be very happy to set you up. Okay, here we go with an introduction. And, oops, I forgot to start the recorder. It says record, intro, record, and it's clicking. Now it's ready to go. That's all it takes. You just touch one button. And now I hit stop. Aha. And then you can listen to yourself and you touch play. This is how easy it is. It's wonderful to be able to record yourself, especially at those 2 o'clock in the morning sessions when you're not making any mistakes and everything sounds good. Then when somebody comes to your house and says, oh, play for me, you can say, I did this last night. Yeah, and it's really you, so you're not lying. It's really you, so you're not lying at all. So this has internal recording, and there are several slots for you to do your own songs. So, this is just a wonderful, wonderful feature. How are we doing on time? Oh, I still got a little bit of time left. Okay. Now we're going to talk about another feature that this organ has, and it is called transpose. Now, why would I want to use a transpose? Well, first I'm going to put it on soft and easy. We have 3 soft and easies. Remember, there's 3 underneath each one. The variation is guitars, and I'm going to up the tempo to 100 and, between 118, 120 is good. 119 is perfect. And we're going to do I'll Have to Say I Love You in a Song by Mr. Jim Croce, and if you don't mind, I'm going to pull a Jerome and I'm going to do some singing. So, let's give it a little reverb. I hope this doesn't blast everybody out. I hope this comes out okay. Intro. Transpose down. I can't sing in this key, so I'm going to transpose it down a couple. Well, I know it's kinda late. I hope I didn't wake you. What I've gotta say can't wait. I know you'd understand. Every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Every time the time was right, oh, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Every time I tried to tell you, the words just came out wrong. I'll have to say I love you in a song. I'll have to say I love you in a song. Okay. We'll take the reverb off. Very cool. Now, I transposed that down to the key of B flat. Well, what did that mean? That just meant that I put it down so it would be a little bit more in my range. And that's just one of the functions of transpose. Well, what actually does that mean? Well, if I'm playing Jingle Bells, we all know how to play Jingle Bells, right? Right? Now, let's say that Dawn comes to your house and Dawn can't sing that high. So I say put it down a little bit. So I'm going to touch my transpose button. There's down 1. Down 2. I could even go down 1 more. Down 3. Of course, Jerome probably has to go up higher. And you just play it in the key you know. So having a singer come over and sing a song for you is one of the reasons to transpose. The other reason we use a lot of transposing is when you are making an arrangement, a lot of times you want to go up one step to build your arrangement. And this instrument is fabulous because it has a transpose. Kind of nice for a little instrument, don't you think? Yeah, I think so. All right, I have one more song left. We're right on time. There is one more feature of this instrument that is just, and I hate to be cliche, but this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. It really and truly is. Most of you have it. And it's this little button right here called Song Setup. You gotta have Song Setup, because what it does is it chooses one of these fabulous rhythms, it chooses a sound for you, and it chooses a tempo for you. Now, can you change it? Sure you can, but there's some great suggestions. There are 100 of your favorite songs already set up in this instrument. So if I touch Song Setup and scroll, oh, Spanish Eyes is in here, Stranger in Paradise, the Tennessee Waltz is in here. So if I see the Tennessee Waltz, all I have to do is touch Enter, all the lights change, and I'm ready to play. I'm not playing Tennessee Waltz, by the way. And then you play. Okay, that's enough of that. Did sound good, didn't it? Yeah, this has some awesome, awesome song setups. The one I'm going to do for you today is from one of my favorite musicals called South Pacific. And it is called Some Enchanted Evening, where my favorite couple, Sam and Janet Evening, they couldn't come today, so they sent Some Enchanted. Okay, and I'm going to just up the tempo a little bit because it came up at 88. It's a suggestion, and it's a great suggestion, and it sets up the intro. It set up a beautiful sound for me, and I'm ready to go. Fill in. Okay, what do you think of this little instrument? Pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's just nice sometimes to play on a whole different instrument and let some of you guys know that have some smaller instruments. This is a good one to go to. There's a lot of nice stuff on it. It fits in a nice little area. It's 42 inches across, and it's called the Odyssey. And guess what? The price is right, too. So if there's anybody out there that wants one, talk to your favorite PA or see me after the concert. And now, without further ado, and I hope you enjoyed that, thank you.
Thank you, Dawn.
Let's go down to Port Charlotte and have Carrie Price take it over.
All right.
Okay.
This one. All right.
Okay, let's see. Let me get set up here. There we go. Okay. Can you see me? Well, you guys can see me. I don't know. Can you see me in there? Second, sure. Just bring this over here. I don't know if they can see me inside Zoom. Yeah, okay.
Yes, you can, Carrie.
You can see me?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Someone told me. Gail told me. Yay! Gail's in there. Okay, so I'm going to be showing the Legend.
Never heard of the Legend.
The Legend A4000. And this was the A series. And it has, I want to talk about, it has a beautiful cabinet. This one is in cherry. Sometimes you can find it in oak. Has the roll top. Ooh. Yay. It's got 2 racks. You can put books up here. You can put stuff over here. You got plenty of room. Look to put, like if you have a whole stack of books, you can put them over here. Isn't that great? Got a rack extender. Comes out, has a light. And you put this, the rack extender on there. That's really neat, isn't it? And you can put your, so you have a light right here. See it go on or off? All right. Okay, so then we have a really neat bench. Look at that bench. Nice big long bench. And it's got speakers. I love speakers. A lot of nice speakers. In the speakers, you have monitor speakers, and you have these vents right here. See this vent right here? There's 2 of them on each side. You have monitor, large monitor speakers with tweeters and mid-range. And underneath, you have the woofer for the big bass. Yes. Nice panel lights. Watch this. I can make them dim. You can bring them a little bit. You have an adjustment, a panel light button. You get them nice and bright. You have the ABCs for your letters. On, bright, or off. Isn't that great? So you have your lights. You have a pedal light for the bass pedals. You can have the bass pedals light up also. I don't know if you could see. Yeah, you can see that go on a little bit. Yes. And so then we've got, I want to talk about the screen. Now over, you can't see it. Well, let's see if you can see over there. I have the screen hooked up over there. See it? Yes. Now the screen is great because let's say I want to see these wonderful presets. I push another 3. Now I have them all listed, and I could touch the screen. I think you can see that, right? Yeah. So it says I could be playing along and say, oh, number 7 is choir. 5. The screen will give you your preset info. So if you press, like she was playing big band, now I can see all 10. We have 10 presets, but I can touch the screen. Yes, isn't that great? So with the screen, I could see my presets. I could hit Latin, and I can see I got trumpet. So it's really neat. I can just touch my screen, get a sound, and I can see them with the screen. Yes. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is what I'm doing now is the presets. We have a few different presets. What are the different types of presets we have? We have bank presets. Yep, bank presets are the A, B, C, D. And then we have, don't all say it at once. Category presets, yes, over here, like country, big band, show, Latin, and then rhythm presets. You got the rhythm preset, and then you've got, with all of them off, you got the 10 general presets. So without having to go anywhere else, these 10 keep changing. So I have my general presets, like these I know, like number 2 is pipe organ. Four strings. Now, if I put over here, let's say I pick D. I like bank D. Bank D is all of your symphonic sounds. Piano. Who likes the sound of the piano? Okay, so by the way, I have this full keyboard. The violin. Bank D's, your symphony sounds. Now I'm going to go over to country. Again, my screen is showing me that I have country guitar, harmonica, banjo, okay. Fiddles. So the wonderful categories. And I'm going to press more, and another page opened up. It says sacred or scared. Sacred, modern, bells, holidays, jazz, brash, nostalgic, and lush. So I'm going to demonstrate the tweeters. The tweeters automatically. See, in this side of the instruments, once you start getting the actual tweeters, mid-range, and woofer, they actually send it through a device that the sound goes through that, and it sends any high-pitched sounds through the tweeters. And they get excited. They're like, yay, I'm going to play high-pitched sounds. And they're going to play the bells. And what that enables it, like if you send them through a regular speaker, you're not going to get the crispness that the tweeter can do. I'm still in Christmas mode. I can't get it out of my head. Bells, yes. Beautiful bells. Or if I went to nostalgic. I like this stuff. We've got Louis Armstrong, Harry, James, Benny Goodman. I like this Jimmy Dorsey sax on the lower. Or Boots Randolph sax. Or Herb Albert and a Tijuana brass. Or very dramatic Stradivarius violin. Or the beautiful brass. This shows off the A series has these lower harmony, so you can get real full sound even on the lower. So I love those category presets. And then we have Lush. Let's go to Lush strings. Lush is like four-part harmony and all the best strings in one finger. So I can get a beautiful. Like Dawn was just talking about transposing. I felt that it was a little heavy, so I'm going to go up a few. How about we add a golden harp to that? Yes. We got our Lush presets, and of course, then if you want a choir that blows away any choir, it's Lush Choir. Okay, so next thing I'm going to put on is the rhythm preset, because I'm going to come over and use the styles. Now, the way the styles work is you pick a style, name a style. Ballad, you're first, so you get it. So I hit ballad, and I've got the 50s ballad. Now, I've used that rhythm a lot. What's really nice is I have a variety now of an intro 1 or 2. So if I want to start with a 2, get a little different flavor. I'm playing, but now that I have the screen, I could have what I have up right now is all my presets, and I'm looking. I can glance down and say, "Oh, I know what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go to 8." Maybe 9. I saw because it said sax. Isn't that neat? Well, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the variations button, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more styles. So I'm going to press here it is, Love Ballad. I got Love Ballad. This is great for, well, of course, love songs of the 70s, 80s, 90s. It features electric piano and strings. I'm going to do the Love Ballad. I'm going to use the intro. I'm going to start on preset 1. Listen to this. I'll put up my presets so I can see what I got next. Here we go. I remembered it. Alter style. How about 9? Ending 2. That's a great background. I love that background. Isn't that neat? So I got all these. So if I'm going to have, for each rhythm, 8 rhythms per button. 8 rhythms per button. I can just go to different rhythms, like I got contempo. I've got 70s love song, meditation. I like that meditation. Johnny Chances. Let's try this one. Johnny Chances. Push my preset screen. Now I know what I'm doing. Watch it, Virtuoso. How about alter style? So it depends on how you set up the organ. Some people like to just say, oh, I have a country book, and I'm going to press country and look at all the choices I have and say, let me see. I'm going to do, oh, there's Crazy Country. And I use that one. Or Garth's Friends. I got to be careful of that one. Last time someone got on the table and they were dancing and the whole table fell. Everything. Just kidding. So that's a lot of fun. So, okay, so you can do it that way. If you have a Latin book, you just hit Latin and you hit variations. You look at all the ones you have. But then people said, well, what if I'm in class and you say that, I have all these rhythms written down and I don't know where it is. So let's say you're in a class and they said, oh, soliloquy, you got to use that rhythm. And then you look over here, you're like, I don't see a soliloquy. And then you're looking for the manual, right? Well, here's what you could do. Stylist. Stylist is all of the rhythms, you can't see it, but all of the rhythms in alphabetical order. There's bagpipes. You know what's fun about stylist? You usually never make it to that rhythm, but you play all these other ones on the way there. Autumn keys. So what they did to fix that is they did keypad, alphabet, keypad, but then you touch up here, alphabet, and it turns into an alphabet. I was looking for S. You hit S, and then stylist. Brings it right to the S's. Sammy Davis, San Fran, sleigh bells, slow, easy, blues, soft, country, soliloquy. Here we go. What an intro. Or keypad alphabet, yes. It's like he told me, where's that chipmunk rhythm? A, B, C, stylist, Charleston Chipmunks. And now I can play it. Isn't that great? Keypad alphabet. Okay. Next thing is intro 1 and 2 and fade out. I've years, I've always, a lot of times people say, I don't even use the intro on that one anymore. Because let's say you like swing band and you like playing. It's a great background, but when you hit intro 1, it's always in the mood. And you're like, so you use intro 2, and it's just a... And that happens for all of them. Now, the intro 2s tends to be shorter, so it's not so long, and it could be, or it's a different signature. Watch this. Let's say I did March, intro 1. intro too. That matched up really good. So now I know what to do that with. Oh, here it is. Here's the one. Paradise. Remember this one? Okay, so we're in Paradise. We make it over there in the South Pacific, and we're there. And we get there. We're met by all the people there. Flowers, palm trees. And we're partying, and we get to drink in those little coconut with a lot of those with the umbrella. And then we wake up the next day, and we're like, we feel this rocking, and we're in a boat. And then we look up, and we see this island with the rock. It looks like skull, like a skull. And then we're being dragged onto the island, and you hear this. And they never see me again. Isn't that great? Yeah, I like that one. So every style has intro. Now, let's say we're playing a country tune. And we just want it to fade out. Just press fade in, fade out. And it fades off in the sunset. You could even have that same button fade in a style like this one. Maybe Aquarius. Fade in. I faded it out. Isn't that great? Yes. Now I want to show off the Virtuoso. The Virtuoso is a picture of a keyboard, and it's pressure. You just push your finger on it, and then you strum up, and then you can strum down. And you don't play each individual key. Every 3 keys is one note. So that's a lot of people. I found that out one day. I just hit all. I went like this. Then you change your chord. Any chord you play. Neat. So now the instrument will put different sounds in there for you. Let's see, trying to get in. So if I go to country, I get the guitar. If I go to Broadway, I get a harp. Hawaiian. Bells. Isn't that great? Changes for you. So I'm going to do one of my favorites. I'm going to take Easy Country. I'm going to go down the B flat. And I'm going to do a little. I got an idea. So if I put reverb on, then I can sing better? I thought that was fun. See, push some. Your cheating heart will make you weep. That's a great idea right there. You can be singing and strum it. Yes. That's a great idea. my other really favorite is the train. So if you can't get your fingers to go like this, so there's a way. You take the first two, and you do this for about an hour until it hurts. Then you do the next two, and then you go, or you can just go like this. The more I play with, the more I know. You can glide it. A wet rocket, or I go like this. Yes. And then if you want to record, you can record it on a stick. And you put this USB stick in here. Oh, you didn't see that. Oh, you can't still see. It's okay. There's a little slot. Put it in there. Okay. And then you set it up and you press record, the same thing, and then it starts clicking and blinking. See it over right there? Blinking. Oh, there's a song in there already. Press stop. Yay! So you can record, you can make, if you wanted to, make your own presets at the store, not have to write a whole page down of a setting. You can put it on the stick and bring it home and put it in yours and then load it in, your presets and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. Did you like that? Yeah. So this I guess the big finale. The Legend. Yes, isn't that great?
It's excellent.
Any questions?
Excellent. Very good, Karen. Thank you.
54. Yeah. Yeah, once they get to this side, they're all that same size, 54. 54. Yeah. It fits in nicely, doesn't it? Yeah. So, isn't that great? Are we still on? Yep. Any questions? Well, thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you, everybody,
Around and
so
ask
much.
questions and stuff.
Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
It
you.
was awesome.
Goodbye, Inez.
We'll see you all in class. You know where to go for class. Love you guys.